Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed our collaboration. If you do pop over to my channel, which I really hope you do, my name is Sarah, also known as Makeup by Saz, and on my channel you will find plenty of makeup lessons with a little bit of fashion and some boss babe tips thrown in, because we're all about that women empowerment. I really hope you subscribe before you leave, and also don't forget to subscribe to Siobhan's channel, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!
So in this video I'm doing a full face revolution makeup, almost. I realised when I got everything out to film this video that I actually had a huge declutter recently, and it got rid of a lot of makeup, not because it was bad or anything, just because it was in my collection. I haven't used it for a while, it was expired, everything like that. But I do have a lot of Revolution products that I would like to share with you. I'm gonna go for kind of like a smoky, purpley kind of eye. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm doing this with my hands right now because I'm going for a cute date night tonight. So I figured I would whip out an old palette, which is the Revolution Pro Mischief's matte. By old, not that old, but they release so many palettes. For me, it's an old Revolution palette, and it looks like this. I'll probably be using some of like the purpley pink tones, and then I'm actually going to mix it with a palette that I used in, I believe it was the previous video I uploaded, which is the Revolution New Neutrals palette. And I'm going to be taking some of like the purpley kind of smoky shades. I did just film this. I'm not going to be touching the pressed glitters because I wasn't really a fan of them, but just the shimmers and the mattes I will be using. Sorry to blind you. Okay. Let's just jump straight into it, shall we? Because I need to get ready for my date. The first shade that I'll be taking is this one right here, which is called Calm. It's like a taupey, light, purpley mauve, if that makes any sense. And I'm going to pop that right in the upper crease as my first kind of transition. I'm popping it into the upper crease of the eye using my Sigma E40 brush. My ears are playing up again, so they keep going in and out of being able to hear. If anyone knows like any remedies for this, let me know. I've heard of hop eye ear candle, but it kind of freaks me out a little bit, not gonna lie, so let me know. I could just be getting a cold, who knows. But I'm just gonna start by blending this through the crease of the eye. I would put tape down for like that nice sharp edge, but I did just film a video earlier today where I did that, and I don't really want to like overstrain my face, do you know what I mean? So I'm just going in with the brush and backwards and forwards motion, just bringing it slowly up towards the brow bone, so we've got something to blend out all of the other colours later on. I love Revolution. Like, I actually love them as a brand. I think they're always just coming out with such cool product, and I do like when they come out with their own kind of concept rather than just dupes. But I do love them as a brand. I think their products are really reasonably priced. Some of them you get what you pay for, but then other products I feel like are absolutely amazing. Of Revolution. I'm just going to skip and kind of like tell you that this is what I'm doing, and then I'll just skip to the next step, and I will link everything that I used on my face in the description box below, so definitely go ahead and check that out if you are interested to know. So I'm just going to keep blending this through the crease. This is really pretty actually. It's coming off more like lavendery on the eyes, which I really like. Building that up nice and slowly. Just running that under the lower lash line as well, just for some soft definition. I will build this up as I go along. Next up, I'm going to go in with this bright purple shade, which is called Exclusive from the Mischief's Matte palette. I'm going to run that through the crease also. I'm taking it on a Morphe M513 brush. I'm going to blow this out quite a lot. I always start with most of the product on the outer corner, just because I feel like that's the most flattering on my eye shape. A lot of people's eye shapes actually. I just feel like definitely the most flattering, and then I kind of put it through the socket. I want this look to be quite blown out and like sexy. I forgot how much I love the Mischief Matte palette. It's so good. Like, if you need something in your like makeup collection that's just kind of like adds to the rest of your palettes, this is perfect. It's like a good palette to like get started on creative looks. Then I'm just going to run that under my lower lash line as well. I love how green the purple makes my eyes look. The next shade that I'm going to take is this one called Majestic right here, which is a dark, almost cool toned purpley brown, but I'm going to use it anyway, and it's from the Revolution Pro Neutrals palette. And I'm going to pop that in the outer kind of portion of the crease and the outer eye area, and I'm going to pop that on with a Morphe M506 brush. Then I'm going to go back in with that brighter purple shade and just kind of go over this again just to re-intensify it. And then back in with the brush that had the lighter purple, but I'm not adding any extra product. I'm just going to use this to buff out the edges so it's nice and seamless. The next shade I'm going to take is actually the concealer that comes in the new Neutrals palette, and I'm going to use this to cut the crease, just using a little lip brush. I'm not taking it all the way across, just so that way I can kind of use the outer shadow to like blend it in. That was a really weird like hand gesture. I'm just going to spritz my shading brush a little bit, the Revolution Jake Jamie Fruity AF Revitalizing Essence Spray, which I love. It smells like sweets. And then for the lid, I'm going to take this beautiful kind of like burgundy purple shade right here, which is called Hidden, and pack that where I've put the concealer. That is beautiful. A little bit of fallout, but I think it's just because I pressed my brush into the pan a little bit too hard. Love that shade, so pretty. Then I'm going to go back into the shade Majestic and just start packing this on the outer corner on top of the hidden colour, just like that, so it blends in quite nicely. I'm going to take this brush from BH Cosmetics, it's number 11. It's a really short kind of like square brush. I'm actually going to go into the shade Majestic and just line my crease, just where I feel like I've lost some of the definition. I feel like this may help. I don't know, we might just ruin the whole thing, we'll see. So I'm just gonna go through the crease with this. To highlight the brow bone, I'm going to take the Revolution Pro Supreme Highlighter Metals, and I'm going to take this one right here, which is like the goldy kind of shade in the middle. I'm going to pop that onto my brow bone and the inner corner. This is a Sigma E32 Exact Blend brush. So pretty. I'm just going to quickly blend out the brow bone highlight with the brush that had the lightest purple on it, just so it's not like a stark white shimmery line. Just going to pop that on at the inner corner of the eye. Now I'm going to pop on my liner. Am I going to do a wing? This is the decision I make every day when it comes to doing my makeup. I don't know if I want to do a wing. So I feel like once you kind of, yeah, I'm going to do a wing. I'm going to do a wing with this look. This is the Revolution Renaissance Flick Liner Pen. Need I say more? If you are a watcher of my channel, this is my favourite liner ever. This is life. If you just come to this channel, then you need to try out this liner. This is amazing. It's a felt liner. Just give it a shake and then draw it on. But this is literally so good. I absolutely love this liner. And I think it's only £5 and the packaging is gorgeous. It's like a little fountain pen kind of style. I don't know why I struggle to say that. Fountain pen. Anyway, I'm just going to pop on my wing liner. Just going to start by following the natural lash line. Then I'm going to put it up. And put it back in. Then just fill in that kind of like triangle area. Okay, so I don't own a Revolution like pencil eyeliner or a mascara, so I'm just going to go ahead and do my like inner waterline, mascara, and pop on some falsies because it's date night, and I will be right back. Lashes are now on. Now it's time to move on to the face. I've just popped on really tiny like 3/4 lashes, and I feel like I really like it. It's made my eyes look nice and like open. Okay, I'm just going to take a little bit of the Revolution Jake Jamie Essence Spray and spray this all over my face. I love this stuff so much, it smells amazing. Oh, I forgot. I bought a fan from B&M. I forgot I bought a fan from B&M. That's happening. For primer, I'm going to take my Revolution Pro Goddess Glow Primer. This is a really lovely luminizing primer that doesn't feel too sticky but definitely helps with your makeup, so I'm going to pop that all over the face. It's going to take about 1.5 pumps and then just work this into the skin, starting with the center of the face. I don't actually have a Revolution like foundation, concealer and cream contour, so I'm just going to skip straight across to the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Okay, we have a base, now it's time to finish this face. So for contour, I'm going to be taking the Revolution Rachel Leary Ultimate Goddess palette, which is the largest Revolution palette I own, and this palette always still falls on my thumb. To contour the face, I'm going to be taking this shade right here, which is called Indulge, which is the darkest brown in the palette. And I'm going to be taking a very tiny little bit of this to contour my face. Also just going to tap some of that on the back of my hand just so it doesn't come off like really intense. So I'm going to start with the backs of my cheek. Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay, I'm going to keep blending this out. I'm not going to pick up any more product at all. Like, really don't need to. Working that back of the cheekbone and under the cheekbone. And then I'm just going to take some of that on the kind of tops of my forehead. I'm just being very careful with this because it is hella dark and hella pigmented. I have baby fluff everywhere. In my head I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have this video filmed by 6 and I have an hour to like clean up and chill before I've got to leave, and now it's 6:30, so don't know how that's happened, but here we are. I kind of was like holding a little dance to Ariana Grande. Her new song Boyfriend is just amazing, and if you watch, I'm a big fan of like a good music video, and that music video is fucking hilarious. I really like it, and if that's not a little bit like me, then you know, don't know what is. Apart from me, don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah. Just contouring my double chin. Then for bronzer, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Bronze, from the same palette. I always like taking a little bit of the bronzer, kind of like dusting it across my nose. I feel like it looks quite natural. Who are we talking? For blush, I'm going to be taking this shade here from the same palette, which is called Rosé. And I use this when I use this palette in the video I did, and I actually really like this blush. So I'm going to pop that on my cheeks. Just going to tap that on my arm just because it's very pigmented. Then I just dust this across the apples of my cheeks and pull upward. Then I'm just going to set this all into place using my Revolution Jake Jamie setting spray. I'm very excited because I get to use the fan all sassy. I'm just going to spritz my highlight brush with a little bit of the setting spray just to kind of dampen a little bit and makes the highlight look even more intense. Then I'm going to take the same highlight that we used on the inner corner and the brow bone and pop that on my cheeks, a little bit on the nose, and then kind of a little bit just above the brow, so when you turn your head it looks really pretty. And then while we're at it, why not highlight my collarbones? I'm just going to quickly pop some mascara on my lower lashes. For lips, I'm going to take the Revolution Vow Lip Liner, which is kind of like a brownie nude. Not my favourite lip liner, not gonna lie there, just keeps going a bit bobbly. But lip products I love are the Soph Does Nails Revolution Collab lipsticks. These are so nice. They're really creamy, but they actually last quite a long time. I'm gonna mix 2 shades. I'm gonna put Syrup, which is kind of like a brownie and nude all over, and then I'm gonna put Cake, which is the pinkier shade, in the middle of the lip. So first taking Syrup. And then I'm going to mix it with a little bit of this one, which is called Cake. and this is the finished makeup look. I really like it and I'm so excited to show it to Nick for our date night tonight. I absolutely love Revolution makeup and I think you can create some amazing looks with them. I've tried out so many of their palettes in the past. You can definitely search my channel. It won't take you long to find any Revolution themed videos, but I absolutely love their products. Things to keep an eye out are definitely for the lipsticks. They are so nice, creamy but don't kind of smudge everywhere and like last a long time. Then this palette here, it's the Revolution Pro Supreme Highlighter Metals. It's not like the most luxe packaging, but it is an affordable brand, but the the highlighters inside are really beautiful. Some of the eyeshadow palettes are absolutely stunning and their collaborations are always amazing. And then the Goddess Glow primer, it's like one of my favourite primers ever. I know that I wear like matte foundations and concealers and powders and stuff like that on top, so you can't really see the glow underneath. However, I do sometimes have very low minimal makeup kind of days where I literally put on a little bit of that and some concealer and then maybe some highlighter for like a little glow, and that is stunning and I just love the way it feels on the skin. That's the main thing. Foundation sticks to it really nicely and surely that's the whole point of a primer, is to help your makeup go on smoother and nicer and last longer. But yeah, I love the way this look turned out. I can't wait to go out and flirt with my boyfriend. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Definitely check out Sarah's video. I'll link it down below if you haven't already. If you've come from her video, thank you so much for watching my video. It's been really fun to collaborate again. I recently did a collaboration with Jess as well. We used to do kind of collaborations and stuff like that all the time and I really enjoyed it. So I'm really getting into this thing of like old style YouTube with like hauls and get ready with me's and collabs and that kind of thing. So I hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what kind of content you want to see down in the description box. Down in the comment section below is what I meant, but I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean the absolute world, and I shall see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye! Okay, the next